Since Brian Shaw was busy organizing his Shaw Classic event, he was missing from the arm wrestling scene on both Instagram and on YouTube for well over a month now. But the good news is that he has uploaded a couple of videos related to arm wrestling on his Instagram, and the fans are really happy to see that. No matter how early it may sound, the fans have once again started to root for a Levan Saginashvili versus Brian Shaw super match. But I have one doubt. Yes, he has uploaded a couple of clips, but both of them are like 5, 10, 15 seconds. In the first one, Brian was given a handle which emulates a hand, a massive hand for Brian Shaw, and he was working really hard on it. In the second one, this equipment, this machine on which he was working on, in kind of a weird way, I'm not sure if you are supposed to work on that machine that way, because on the right side you can see that it is kind of a pronator machine, just like the one that Engin Terzi uses, just like the one that we have seen in the physiotherapy rooms, which is clearly meant to work on pronation. But then I went on to see the comments and nobody has mentioned that, so maybe I'm wrong on this one. Maybe that's how you are supposed to work on this thing. But my concern is that both of these videos look more like a promotional material for those who have gifted or who have sponsored Brian Shaw for these equipments, for the publicity, for the promotion of these equipments. Are these really coming from Brian Shaw's interest in arm wrestling? I'm talking about these videos. Or were they just some small promotions that he had to do? But anyways, that's a huge sports personality. I mean, he's Brian Shaw, for God's sake. He's not going to buy some arm wrestling equipment. He's going to get it for free and probably get some sponsorship money along with it as well. So nothing wrong with that. But once again, my concern is that since Brian was mentioning that he's going to go all in on arm wrestling, he's going to take it really seriously, it doesn't seem to me that way, at least for now. But again, I'm going to say that Brian Shaw versus Khalid Jashel is the match that must happen. That should be the first match for Brian Shaw, probably early part of next year. The September 14th Knuckles Up 4 matchup between Ursula Askey and Ayane Takenaka has now been cancelled, and this match cancellation is making a lot of news in the arm wrestling world, and arm wrestling fans for the most part are not happy about it. This is what the promoters of the event had to say about this cancellation. Today is a very sad day for women's arm wrestling and for the entire arm wrestling community. Due to circumstances out of our control, the match between Ursula and Ayane has been cancelled. And many famous arm wrestlers have responded under that post. Gabriela Vasconcelos: "So sorry for the girls and the promotion, it's a dangerous road this is going." And Sarah Backman has also commented, she's clearly not happy as well. Paul Italia has commented, "This is ridiculous, people flexing on other promotions. Politics in arm wrestling is poison for our growing sport." Ryan Bowen commented, "Devastating." And since he's also going to compete at the same event, he even created a community post about it. "The poison of politics is back. So devastated to hear that politics has reared its ugly head again and cancelled an amazing women's arm wrestling match." So if I were to guess as to why this match couldn't happen or as to why this match was cancelled, I can probably come up with 3 reasons. Number 1, which is the most likely reason, is that this match was not liked by WAF, World Arm Wrestling Federation. Because initially it was only about the referee Juditha from Poland. This is what I've heard. Because she worked under IFA, which is not liked by WAF at all. In fact, it's kind of a rival organization. And she was refereeing there, so the Knuckles Up organization was not in good terms with WAF right from the beginning. But then they started inviting some arm wrestlers who were banned as well, who were banned by WAF, for example Svetlana Gashevsky, and this was the final nail. And now if either of these two girls, especially Ayane Takenaka, if she wants to compete at WAF, she cannot enter this competition. So it's totally her decision in the end. She may have been forced to take that decision, but it was her decision for sure. The second reason could be that Engin Terzi did not like this match. Not only WAF does not like Knuckles Up, Engin Terzi absolutely despises it. So this is, although a small possibility, but maybe this match was cancelled due to Engin Terzi as well. Now we can say that Engin has allowed Kamil Jablonski to compete in his organization because Kamil competed at Knuckles Up first. So if he wasn't banned, then why wouldn't he let Ayane Takenaka compete at East vs West after this match happens? Well, Dave Chaffee also competed in a similar manner, but I don't think either Kamil Jablonski or Dave Chaffee will be allowed to compete at Knuckles Up in the near future. And the third reason could be that both Engin and WAF did not want this match to happen, so either they talked with each other, which is a very small possibility, maybe 0.1%, but they just did not want this match to happen, and two combined forces work well against a fixed target. But I do have a little bit of problem with the wording here as well. Today is a very sad day for women's arm wrestling. I don't think it is. I don't think people would mind that match cancellation too much in the long term. And in fact, yes, the ticket cancellation would have cost them some money, but they don't have to pay the athletes now. And they kind of got some free popularity, free publicity because of this cancellation. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe.